All right, so day one, starting off. So the way that this is gonna work, high intensity interval training is, like we said, it's back to back. The workout shouldn't take you any longer than 25 to 30 minutes if you're hitting everything consecutively. Normally what I like to do is you do 3 workouts for 3 rounds. So you do 3 different workouts, 3 rounds for that, then you go to another 3 workouts, 3 different rounds, and then you do one more set of 3 workouts for 3 rounds. So total of 9 different workouts with 3 rounds each. The reps will vary depending on how much weight we're doing. Obviously, if you want to get lean muscle, you're going to up the reps and you're going to lower the weight. If you want to get mass or kind of a more dense, bulkier muscle, I'm not sure if you're going for that, but what you want to do then is you want to go less reps, higher weight. So within HIIT is you're gonna sweat. Definitely make sure that you stay hydrated. Honestly, the goal is like a gallon of water a day, especially in doing training like this. You want to definitely make sure that you're staying hydrated. Our bodies were designed to honestly operate off of water, and if we kind of neglect that, it's almost like running a car without engine oil. It's not going to function properly, and you're not going to reach your potential or be able to do what you would be able to do if you stay hydrated. So make sure that is a big thing, even from the morning. I like to drink water first before I put anything else in my system, like a big tall glass of cold water. What it does is it jump starts the metabolism, which is what we want to take place. The other thing is after I drink that water, I may have some coffee, but for the majority of the day, I'm just drinking water, and without being gross about it. You want your urine to be clear, and that's how you know your body is functioning at its max capacity, is when you have clear urine and you're hydrated. That being said, let's get started. So the goal is to cut weight. That's also going to be diet. Kind of talked about that already. Nutrition is key. Obviously, we talked about hydration already and the importance of that. But with the nutrition, what you eat and when you eat is also important. I think one of the best things that you can do is something that I do on a regular basis now is intermittent fasting, and what that consists of, and I would tell you to go and kind of research this a little bit, see if it's going to work for you. But intermittent fasting is pretty much a 16-hour window of fasting and an 8-hour window of eating. What that means is those 3 meals that you would probably take in throughout the day, you can collapse those into an 8-hour window. 16 hours of fasting. Now I know that seems like it's a lot, but what's really happening here is 8 hours of that is sleeping, and then the other 8 hours is active times that you're awake. However, it's most likely, when you wake up in the morning, for instance, my window is, I finish eating at 10 p.m. and then I don't start my first meal until 2 p.m. Now I know that it sounds like, man, that's a long time if you're used to eating breakfast and lunch. But what this does is it puts your body in a state where it's burning more and more calories, and it uses the fat reserves to pretty much use as energy, and it burns those things. One of the best things that you can also do is at the end of that fast is go into your training, go into your workout, and then eat post-workout. And so it seems like, well, I'm on an empty stomach. Why would I work out if I don't have energy? You would be surprised. We have kind of these fight or flight things that our bodies kick into, and you'd be surprised at how strong you are in that state. And then what happens afterwards is, you can eat your meals within that window. And the great thing about it is that you don't have to so much watch the diet and be so strict, because at that point, your body is going to take in whatever it needs, but you've already burned. You're in such a caloric deficit that eating or having somewhat of what people call a cheat day isn't going to hurt you. Even within that 8-hour window, what's going to happen is you're going to find that you still don't want to eat that much. As you do this over time, you're not going to want to eat 3 full meals within an 8-hour time period, and that's cool. You can eat a lot of lighter meals throughout that time period. Another way to do it as well, instead of going into a fasted state, what you can do is you can eat multiple meals throughout the day, small meals. And these are smaller, like small portion, like the size of your hand meals. And the reason for that, they're tiny because it allows your body to process this food a lot faster than the bulky meals. What's normally happening right now, what normally happens with a lot of people, eat a big breakfast. By the time they come to lunch, that breakfast is not digested. They get to lunch and now they're compounding breakfast, they're stacking lunch on top of it. What do you think's happening during dinner? Breakfast and lunch still isn't broken down, and now we're stacking dinner on it. And then what do we all do? We crash and we go to sleep. And in doing that, if you're not training on a regular basis or you're not in a caloric deficit, you're actually adding, your body's gonna take the bare minimum of what it needs, but because we didn't exert enough energy to burn off all this food, it naturally turns to fat within our bodies. And that's how we all start to balloon heavy. A lot of people don't look at it or even think about it that way, as compounding meals when we eat big, or we stuff ourselves to we're just tired. But if you break it up, even 6 to 8 small meals throughout the day, that jump starts the metabolism because your body is able to burn those little meals a whole lot faster, and it gets revving. It gets everything burning in here, and you can burn a lot of fat that way. So that also is another option. Let's look at this from the perspective of working top down. Normally what I like to do is I like to work from the top of the body down. Starting on like a Monday, I may start on the shoulders workout. We'll go all the way down from top to bottom as the days progress, going down from the shoulders, maybe to biceps, triceps of Tuesday, chest, back on Wednesday, and Thursday, Friday, we're kind of working like core, lower back, glutes area, kind of isolating them there, and then maybe on Friday, isolating in on the quads, the calves, the legs. And in that, what I like to do then is you invert that the following week. You'll start your week with legs, and then you will end off with shoulders. Sometimes what we'll do is we'll hit the first 4 days. We may do all of those body parts within the first 4 days. And then on Friday, you do a full body workout. Muscle confusion is important. It's something that I think is vital to really switching it up on your body. Our bodies, you're gonna see like this progress, and normally what happens, people catch their routine and it starts to taper off. And once it starts to taper off, it goes like this, and you won't see the results anymore, and people get disappointed about that. What we wanna do is we wanna confuse the body. You wanna confuse the muscle. You never wanna let it get adjusted to where you're just on the same plane, but you wanna keep excelling, keep challenging yourself in different areas, whether that's through rep count or just different workouts of hitting that same muscle. When you can hit the same muscle in different ways, that's when you're gonna see results. That's what we're after. That's what's actually gonna burn the fat. That's what's gonna help build muscle at the same time, along with a good diet, hydration, a good amount of sleep, which is something that we all need. So all of those things combined will get you to your goals, as long as you're willing to put the work in. First thing that we're always doing whenever we get to training, you never want to start with static stretches. All the stretches are dynamic. Dynamic means that you're actually moving around. You need to loosen up those tendons. The last thing that you want to do is pull something, hurt something. Also, throughout the training, one of the things that we don't want to do is if you're feeling tension in an area, we don't work through pain. We stop, because honestly, someone that's going to be healthy and that's going to be athletic, what you don't want to do is hurt yourself trying to press to a specific number when you know it's going to sideline you for weeks at a time. So what you don't want to do is push through pain. We want to work up to our max, and we want to work a little bit further than that. But if you feel that it's pulling or going to do something that's going to hurt you, stop. And so in this, today we're going to work shoulders. Working shoulders today, dynamically working out. I don't want to start the static stretches just yet. Arm rotations here. As you progress with these things, normally I like to take like 5-pound weights, kind of rotate those, get those shoulders nice and warm. Forward, going backwards here. Loosening up, rotator cuff, brachial plexus tie-in here. That's pulling right at the chest. Then out in front, same. All I'm doing here is like 8 to 10 reps of going inside, outside, hitting that shoulder at different angles, going the other way. Right. And up top, same. Getting those shoulders nice and warm. Now, if you're feeling this already, that's a good thing. That's what you want. You want to feel somewhat of fatigue in those areas because you want to work, we're going to work those muscles really good and at different angles. Shaking here. We got this thing called pot stirs. Pot stirs is when you bend over at the trunk, you let that arm hang, and pretty much just as loose as possible, stir the big pot in the opposite direction. Just letting it hang, dangle there, and then alternate hands. Now let it pull, and the other way. Good, nice and warm. First workout here, grab your weights. Grabbing those weights here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna bring the weights right in front of us, going out to the side, and what you wanna do is you wanna get your arms or your shoulders about 90-degree angle. So we're gonna do, let's try reps of 10. Get a weight that you're comfortable with. That's not gonna be a strain, but you can get 8 to 10 reps pretty comfortable. Remember, we're doing 3 sets, 3 rounds. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, we're going to transition. We're going to put the weights together in front of us, and we're going up at a 90-degree angle. Same, 8 to 10 reps. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to put the weights down for a second. This time we're going immediately into 10 push-ups. 10 push-ups. Hand shoulder width apart. I recommend either doing it with the weights themselves to where your hands are in line. I don't recommend push-ups like this because it puts a lot of weight on your wrist. Let me show you. Hands down, in line, 10 push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's round 1. Shake it out for a second, then we jump right back into our next round. Remember, 10 here, 10 together, 10 push-ups. Good? Go get it. After those 3 workouts, after those 3 rounds, now we're jumping into our next 3 workouts. First thing that we're going to do, as you can see, I'm seated right now. I have a chair that's behind me. I have my weights down here at my side. Now, what we're going to do is called T-cups. T-cups are when you bring the weight up, down in front of you, you turn and you pour, you go back, and you place it down, and you alternate, coming up, turning down, going back to your side. And we're alternating 10 each arm. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, going all the way to 10. Nice and slow. All right, after this, we're going directly into overhead presses, bringing our weights up above our head. We want the weights to touch, so we're going to meet in the center right above the head. 10 reps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, on that one. What we're doing is a press. You're planking, holding your core in nice and tight, isolating in on the shoulders. Grab the chair on either side. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're focusing in on the shoulders. That T-cups, what it's working on is right here, the meaty portion and the deltoids. All right, so you have the brachial plexus tie-in here, which is what you use for range of motion, strengthening rotator cuff. All of these things are vital and important. Go knock out those three sets of those 3 workouts, 3 rounds. Go get it. All right, we are back with our last 3 workouts, last 3 rounds. We're gonna knock these out, and then we'll do 1 ab workout at the end to kind of close it up. Like I said, this shouldn't take us any longer than 20, 30 minutes. Heart rate should be up by this time, and we honestly should be feeling it. Arms this time, weights are out to our side. We're gonna kind of lean over, kind of hunched over here. What we're doing is we're gonna bring the weights up. We're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me turn this way so you can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let it hang naturally. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going out to the side again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to transition 45-degree angle out to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 5 in front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So in that, we saw that we had we're bent over to the side, we're reaching up, 10 there. We have 5, 5, 5, and then push-ups. If you have to go to your knees, do so. We're changing the push-up though. We're doing what's called a diamond push-up, forming a diamond with our hands. It's gonna come down directly in between our chest. That's kind of the focus. This is also a chest workout, but it also isolates in on the shoulders again. And we're going to do 8 to 10 reps again. You get where I can see? 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 rounds of that, and we're gonna knock it out. That'll finish our shoulder workout for the day. Socks on my feet. The reason for this is one of the best ways that you can do ab workouts. A lot of people don't realize that the socks with a slick surface is excellent for abs, make them burn really good. So what we're gonna do here, like I said, we're gonna finish off with some ab workout. I think it's always important to work your core. Everything that you do utilizes your core. Find yourself where you can get in a push-up position. You can extend your legs out completely. Alternating mountain climbers, but we're sliding on the wood with our socks. So hands are down in this position. Coming out, push-up position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keeping your core tight. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. All right, so we have 25 there. Since we're here, we're gonna roll over. I'm gonna show you all 3 of the workouts. First one there, sliding with the kind of sliding mountain climbers. Next are twisters. For now, you're not gonna do this with a weight, but later on, we're gonna get to a place where we're actually utilizing a weight. Feet, if you can, are up off the ground at least 6 inches. And what we're doing is alternating Russian twist. Feet are up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21,
22, 23, 24, 25. Let's do V-up roll-ups. V-up roll-ups, pretty much laying down flat on the ground. Feet are out, hands are up. Now what I don't want you to do is bring your hands back here and throw your body up. What you need to do, keep your hands out in front. What we're gonna do is we're gonna sit up. I want us to do 12 reps of these, which really turns out to be 24 when you count them. So we're here, up, reach, 1, 2. So you see I'm bringing my feet back, I'm reaching at that 45-degree angle. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keeping my hands here. Make the abs work. 6, 7, 8. Make sure you're breathing. 8, 9, 10. Keep it going. 10, 11, 12. All right. And that is shoulder day. Go get it.